Welcome everybody. If you were on a little bit ago, sorry, my boss called and knocked me off the live. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live. Let some of your friends. And on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Making Full Memories. going on with that. Welcome here on a sunny Sunday afternoon. It's 11:02 Eastern Standard Time in Sidney, Ohio. We're here with Ohio State Anti-Tractor Pullers Association. And I forget the name of this fairground. I've only been here once when the fair was going on. I don't remember now. Try to make it out here once or twice a year. Oh, cloudy. It's been a pretty nice weekend here. Cool. I don't think we got much over 78, 79 all weekend. But I'll take it because last, I think 3 weekends it was about 95 on Saturday. That and the humidity is hard to breathe. Well, have a safe drive home if you're going home. I don't know. I'm about 2 hours and 45 minutes home, away from home. Yeah, I don't get out here very often, but I try to come out here once or twice a year. Especially if they're on Sundays, because there ain't as much going on. And I should be able to get home in time to get a few things done and get some sleep for work tomorrow. But I'm only working 2 days this week. And then I'm taking some vacation so I can attend some tractor pulls. So even on my vacation, I'm giving you guys more events. I don't know. I haven't taken a real, just regular vacation in, well, a couple of years ago we did go up the Mackinac Bridge and Mackinac Island.
Anybody ever tell you it's when the chicken crosses the road it gets run over? Anybody ever tell you when the chicken crosses the road it gets run over? When the chicken crosses the road it gets run over.
Welcome everybody. We're at Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers Association today, Sidney, Ohio. On the west part of the state, over by 75. Don't forget to subscribe to Making Pulling Memories on YouTube. You'll get the notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. You just never know when I'll be live. If I'm at an antique pull especially, I got a decent enough service, I'll most likely be live. And sometimes some other brush pulls. Thanks for joining on TikTok. Help us out, share this event. I'm not doing this to make any money, I'm just doing it to promote my page and promote the event. About that. I had the chair bumping the tripod. Try to get it out of the sun more, but hopefully today isn't too bad. Don't overheat.
You're not gonna pull that far anyways. You're not pulling that far anyways.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
No one else has yet. Anybody know bud dates? This is antique tractor pulling. Toot, toot. Sorry. Didn't respawn that soon. This is an antique tractor club here in Sidney, Ohio. It's called Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers Association. Bob Davis is up. That guy's a character.
welcome on TikTok. You help us out and share this live. Let your friends know we're on here. Just trying to build my channel up and promote the event. Promote polling. YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel here, Making Polling Memories. By doing so, you'll get future notifications of live and other videos I'll publish. And I'm also on Facebook, Making Polling Memories. I'll post a lot of the photos and some short videos. And sometimes I'll post some event information. I pretty much only do that on Facebook. Of course, I'm on TikTok and Clapper. It seems like most everybody on Clapper is foreign, so like they're interested, but I don't know. Brett. Brett driving his father Mike's tractor. Lester Davis just drove by. That's Bud's brother. I don't know if you know any of them, but they fight like brother and sister. That's for sure.
Level 2 chicken at the end on the throttle.
Huh?
Level 2 chicken on the throttle.
Thanks everybody for watching today. We're at Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers Association here in Sidney, Ohio. And I just can't remember the name of this fairground. Maybe somebody knows. Not looking it up, and I got all my phones being utilized right now. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this event. Share this live at me.
trying to promote the event, promote Colin, promote my page. So I'm not here trying to make any money off these lives, but donations are accepted, gifts. It does help out. Sorry about that. I'm trying a new tripod out here, or a tripod connection, and it's just easier to get caught up in. It's a 3-phone mount. I'm using 2 of them. And if it's a little shaky, it's because it is a 3-phone mount. Why do you do this? Lester Davis up. Buzz Davis again. I know he signed up for quite a few classes today, so I'm not sure how many.
forget to help us out on TikTok. Share this live. Let your friends know that we're out here. Wow, man, Bud Davis is up. So if, those of you that have not been to here, they pretty much do Division 2 only, and they have, I think it's 3.5 mile an hour and 5 mile an hour. Start about 4,000, I think 75. But usually once you get up that high, they only got like 1 or 2 here. And ones that I normally see that pulling that aren't here yet. Anyways, I don't know. Usually they're here pretty early, so a couple John Deeres that will run up around 75, 85, stuff like that. So we may not even have anything that heavy. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live. Let your friends know we're out here. Just trying to promote this event, and promote my page here. I'm really trying to get over 10,000 followers on TikTok. YouTube, it's been amazing this year. Been doing lives for 3 months, and I think I've gotten about 11,500 or so subscribers. That's fantastic. I can't ask for anything more than that. We're on 4,500 5 mile an hour right now. Then we're going to be going to 5,000 3.5. The heck, we're flying through it. Usually get done here around 3 or 4 o'clock, I think. Well, we had an hour late start, so. Did not make it out to the fair here this year because I didn't realize the antique pole was in the morning. And it was on a Thursday morning, so I would have had to have taken off work. And I did not realize they changed it.
can't make them all. But if you do run an event and really want me to attend, I can be bribed. I do accept donations. I got quite a few places though. Otherwise, I usually just kind of go where I think it might do better. Or, you know, some places the tips seem to be a little bit better than others. So. Hey, this ain't a cheap business, so everything costs money. And this stuff don't pay what it used to, that's for sure. Looks like Phil Davis, the nephew of Bud and Lester's son, is up. Newly rebuilt, I believe, tractor. They blew it up last year. I believe they painted it, and it's pretty sharp looking now. It's a nice looking farm home. It is up, well, before last year. That was a really nice looking, what was it, green? I think it was like a lime green or something last year. I think Bud told me he spends more on a paint job of that tractor than Bud has in his tractor altogether. Those guys kind of rip and go back and forth quite a bit, but I kind of like them. They're a good family. You know, what family doesn't fight a little and have some arguments? They still get along though. somewhat. Anybody watching on TikTok, help us out. We'll share this live. Let your friends know we're out here. I'm trying to build up my TikTok page. Been trying to figure out how to build up TikTok for a few years now. Somebody must have shared it. We got a few more followers or watchers on TikTok now. Anybody just joining us, welcome. We're at Ohio State Antique Tractor Reporters Association in Sidney, Ohio. You can help us out by sharing this live on TikTok and let your friends know we're out here. Just trying to build my page, promote Poland and promote the event here. Promote the club, I mean. All these antique clubs, they just need help. They need people to know they're out there. This club pretty much pulls Division 2 only, 2 speeds, 3.5 and 5. So you could run both of them as long as you stay on those speeds. Yeah, I see some different scrapers everywhere I go. I mean, I don't know. I guess if it serves the purpose and it gets the job done. I started taking some photos of some of the different scrapers and sleds and all that. And then everybody just wanted to know if everything was for sale. Like, you know, I'm just trying to promote the different stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to the TikTok or YouTube page. I like it too. I thought it was a pretty good idea, but I don't know. People just keep pushing it, like, you know, just because you take a photo of something, they think it's for sale. even different sleds. There's a lot of people that like that stuff. I know Ted Ferguson, he likes looking at all the different stuff, and he'll go to different clubs. I've seen him at garden tractor pulls. He just likes to see what people are using, what they're doing. And he'll be on a lot of these lives watching too. He might be on right now, I don't know. He does love tractor pulling. He'll go all over the place. I seen him last Saturday, I think it was, in Marshallville. He didn't stay long, but stopped in, said hi. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live. Let your friends know we're out here. We're at the Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers Association in Sidney, Ohio. Western Ohio, near 75. I don't know. I've heard some people complain about some stuff. They don't think it's fair, but that's not my place to say anything. So I'm not here to start anything. I really don't have any proof. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube to get future notifications of lives and other videos I'll publish. Let's see, well, I was at 2 sessions at Ross yesterday. Antiques in the morning, tractors, there were some semis, some Top Farm. They had a Detroit Oliver class. I probably had that video made within a week. I didn't do a live. And then I did a live yesterday morning for the antiques there. Some of those Detroits were in there. Let's see, Friday I was at Mount Hope. Definitely didn't do a live there. A lot of people, probably a good 5,000 people there. And I couldn't hardly do anything on my phone. think that's the longest run so far today.
Phil Davis. It's a pretty tractor. If you're watching on TikTok, help us out. Share this live.
Who your friends know around here?
We're just trying to promote porn, promote antique porn, promote the club, promote my page here. Trying to get it above 10,000 for sure. Yeah, I don't think you can do the. I mean, I've tried to turn the screen, and it just goes black when I do. So, but I also got multiple lives going, and they kind of all got to be the same direction. Yeah, I don't know if I do enough of the lives to really be an expert. So it is what it is.
also, I'm not really looking to spend a lot of money into them, so. I mean, there's some people that can make some money off of them. I only make a couple bucks off every single one, I think. But I mean, really doing it to gain subscribers and grow the channels. Maybe people said to do the membership thing, but nobody ends up wanting to do them. So. Oh, this is actually kind of down right now. Quite often, well, yeah, I mean, but nobody ever really sees the interest in being a sponsor advertiser either. So, I mean, I've been trying for a couple years. And I do get some donations now and then. But quite often, a lot of these lives, especially like on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, you get up to 400 to 800, sometimes over 1,000. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like people don't want to spend $9.99 a month on a membership. Like, I mean, if they're getting 10 lives a month, I think that's worth it. If it's something they really enjoy, which a lot of them say they do. But then again, if I did the memberships, then I can't grow the subscribers too. So. Yeah, I personally feel that if I can get 400 or 500 subscribers out of a day from a live that's, 6 hours or something like that, that may be a little more worth it. I just feel that the long-term effects of that many gained subscribers is beneficial. So yeah, I mean, really, probably the best thing for me is to get sponsors. It's hard to tell people how many views you can get and for them to be that interested. For some reason, most companies, you kind of lose the interest, even though you're just telling them you're getting over 3 million views. I mean, I used to do over 10 million views on Facebook a month. I've cut back because they haven't paid me since July of last year. So,
Morning.
How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Got some lives going on today.
What's that?
We're on TikTok live and we're on YouTube live.
Ooh. Don't say anything stupid, right?
Huh?
Don't say anything stupid, right?
about that. Oh, boy. Just hit the wrong button there. Yeah, everywhere's different. If you're talking fares, I mean, I can get some on some, and then some. They are media friendly or live friendly. They just want to sell tickets and admission, and that's just what some fairs really want. I mean, they don't care about anything else. And it's like, okay, well, that's fine, but I'm not going through hoops to please a lot of them, you know. There's some of them that, you know, are good. And some, you know, they're like that. I personally find a lot of the antique clubs and some of the brush pulls, it's so much better. The people, the atmosphere, you know, they're not pulling for, you know, thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars here. They're just making friends and having a family, you know. You know, it's like even NTPA, they wanted, you know, bring back media, but they wanted us to do a lot of work and control everything. And it didn't really seem worth it, you know, because I probably would make $5-10 off of the content. You know, they didn't even offer media pass or anything, so kind of like, It is a beautiful day. It's a little windy, a little cooler, but I don't think it's going to get above 78 today. No rain in sight. Weather's been beautiful this weekend. I have been enjoying it. But they want to pre-approve all the content, and you can only do so much. They want to control it. And another thing is I can get more people watching antique tractor pulling or farm stock than I can like pro stock or modified Grand National or any. I mean, like some of the lowest classes were normally light pro, limited pro, 3.0 diesel trucks. It's hard to get people to watch that. And then I could put up like a 3-mile-an-hour John Deere, kind of like that, and sometimes get, a couple 100,000 views. Yeah, I mean, there's some clubs that do a lot of fighting and bickering. There's a lot of clubs that are a lot of good people, but I don't want in particular right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. Uncertainty, what's going to happen in the future. But especially if you go down southern Ohio, there are a lot of good people. I mean, just friendly, really good people. I've never had any problems with Marshallville. Everybody's really friendly there. Uh-oh. What happened, bud? Oh, the great Bud Davis got a speeding ticket. Oh, we can razz him about that. But even the Amish pulls, people are really, really nice at them, and they might stab each other back in the back, but overall, they're just really, really nice people. I mean, you could say the rich, but man, you almost got to get the. Yep, my name is Mike Maxwell. Michael L. Maxwell on Facebook. A lot of my pullers follow me down there, but you could say about the rich, and it's not so much like that in the antique and brush pulling kind of level. It's definitely when you start hitting some of the state, regional, and national. It's definitely the rich, and the rich really don't care about much of anything else. As they say, probably the rich get richer. And the friendships at a lot of these are so much better. I mean, they will actually help each other out. Go to each other's places, work on their tractors, and get them, fixed and prepared for the next event. As when you go to the national level, it's like, oh yeah, you can send it over to my shop. We won't charge you, I don't know, maybe $50,000 or something like that. The teamwork and the family bonding is just not there, that's for sure. And I've talked to several national level competitors, and they hate it. They just, there's no friendships there. Yeah, it is. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live. Let your friends know we're out here. And if you're on YouTube, you can help us out by subscribing to my channel here, Making Holy Memories. You get feature notifications of lives and other events I'll publish. Do you love antique pulling, clubs, stock pulling, brush pulling? I'm your channel to watch. I mean, there's never really a time. I mean, I do have some stuff to do today, but there's no real set time. I have a 2-hour and 45-minute drive back home. Usually when I've come here in the past, it gets done around 3 or 4 o'clock. They did get about an hour late start. Sled got here about 9:50. Pull time was 10. So I think we got started about 10:45. Yeah, that one was a little smoky, that's for sure. So, there's no real set time. I might take off a little early. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. See how the day goes. Still pretty early. Not even sure if we're on 5,500 yet. I mean, in some ways, I wish they had some more divisions, but for a Sunday afternoon, I don't want to be here all night. I mean, I really would prefer to be done, no later. Well, since I got a little further drive, probably 5 o'clock. But usually on a Sunday, it's like, my target's probably a little later than 6. But I try to get out some different clubs, at least once a year, promote them, get their name out there. Some of these pullers, they like to get seen by some people too. So, but I went to Miami County, they used to be a part of this little league, and it was pretty much the same tractors, which I don't know, what is that, about 20 miles from here? Something like that. And I don't know, I think they had some differences of opinion or something, and they split ways.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting a comment about my car. Yeah, it's a black car. And we're in Sidney, Ohio. Well, Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers Association. It's just basically an antique club. They don't really go anywhere else, I don't think. Maybe one other place. It's at the fairgrounds here, but I can't remember the name of the fairgrounds offhand. Usually get somebody down here that knows. I didn't look it up, so. Last year, I think I come out here 3 times. Quite a few of their polls are on Sundays, and that works out well for me because I don't have normally as much going on. Like I said, I just kind of like to be out at a decent enough time. I can get some sleep and do a few things for work tomorrow morning. And a lot of people do like the John Deeres. It usually seems like the numbers go up when the John Deere pulls. But last year I think it came out for 2 of the Sunday polls, and the fair poll, which it kind of changed up on the fair poll. That was last weekend, or I think it was last weekend, and it was on a Thursday morning for the antiques, so I didn't realize it was going to be then, and I had to work. So sometimes, well, you got to do that work thing. Probably pays for more of my hobby than I'd like. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. Everybody keeps on telling me the price of antique tractors keep going up, so maybe I made it more popular. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. there it is when it comes to antique tractor pulling. I mean, there's more people that do antique tractor pulling than any other pulling in the world. So there is definitely more people interested in it. Are they necessarily always attending and watching? They're more probably spread out. But they're out there. But the clubs are mostly like on a group, and a lot of them have less than 1,000 followers, or maybe a little more, but they don't get their name outside that group, other than a few of the pullers maybe. So a lot of them don't get their name out there. And then you have nobody spectating. Pretty much here, the only spectators are probably the pullers. Yeah, it's a lot of word of mouth. And, I will say, since I've covered more, most of them will tell me, membership's up, hooks are up. Maybe not as much as the spectators, but I mean, what they really like is the hooks and the memberships. And then you'll go to Amish pull, and it can be the same kind of tractor pulling as a lot of it, and 5,000 people might be there, and they're charging $10 a head. Go figure. But it does help a lot of them. They say 5,000 5-mile-an-hour, so we're not even up to 55 yet. Usually 5,000, 5,500 be your biggest classes, and then it starts to fall off. Yeah, I mean, you raise the hook fees and you can run off a lot of people. I know one of our polls that did this year, and I've been going there, and I think last year they've had pretty close to 200 tractors. And what they go from 25 to 50, I think, on the hook fees. And somebody told me there was like less than 35. Because I was almost going to go, and then I decided not to. But they were paying a 100% payout, so it's like, well, if they had, 7 pullers, I think, But they, had such low turnout, they decided to do the 100% payout on all classes anyways. So it's like you pay higher hook fee, but you're getting it back or then some. I don't know. Personally, I don't know if that's the best way to do business. I think you should do things, with small increases if you're going to do some increases. Doubling the fee might be a little extreme. At the end of the day, they're just trying to have a little bit of fun and spend time with friends and family. It ain't about making 400 or 500. Well, it might be that to some of them, that's for sure. But Compliment, I think. Probably one of the better runs I've seen them make. Last few times I've seen them pull.
If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live. Let your friends know we're here. We're at the Ohio State Antique Tractor Pullers in Sidney, Ohio. Sorry. Yeah. It's currently 12:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. If you're on YouTube, you can help us out by subscribing to my channel here, Making Glowing Memories. You'll get future notifications of lives and other videos I'll publish. Oh, da, 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 da. I wasn't really paying attention to the distance.
it's on a tripod, and I got a triple phone mount on it. That probably shakes more than anything in the wind. The other one doesn't shake as much, but I don't know. No, it's the wind. See if I can get you to look at the American flag, how the wind is blowing. And a second ago, it was right at me, so it's kind of whirling around too. I can't control that. But maybe when next time I shut down the live, I could try to change. Haven't really been getting that many people watching on TikTok today anyway, so. If you're on TikTok, help us out. Share this live, or I may just go down to one phone on the tripod. It's a little windy here, and they keep shaking. help us out here. Share this live on TikTok. Get some more people watching. Just trying to promote the event, promote my page. And don't forget to like my page on TikTok and on YouTube. We got 2 separate lives going on. Here's the speeding traveling man here, Bud Davis. Alright everybody, I'm gonna end the live and I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm gonna try to fix this and see if we can make it where it's not shaking as much. I'll be right back in a little bit. Alright, if you're subscribed to the channel, you should get the invite to the live here in a few minutes. Alright, be back. Bye.